There is a top-of-the-table clash to look forward to on Sunday at the World Cup as leaders India take on second-place South Africa at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata. A victory for India will ensure that they finish the group stages at the top of the table. To build up to that clash, we are joined by 1996 World Cup winning coach Dav Whatmore. Dav, this is the match the fans have been waiting for. Undoubtedly, India and South Africa have been the two best sides of the tournament so far.
Yeah, totally agree. Everybody would agree with that, with her. The only thing that takes the gloss off it is that both are assured of playing in the semi-final. But nevertheless, you know, you want a bit of bragging rights. You want to have the edge, I guess, on the opponent. So both will be going at each other at 100 miles an hour to try and get that win, and it promises to be another mouth-watering fixture.
Is it fair to say that this is the best batting sort of lineup in South Africa against undoubtedly the best bowling attack at this World Cup has been India? Is it fair to say it's a battle of the best batting versus the best bowlers?
I don't know. I think it's the best battle between both batting and bowling.
Yeah.
You know, South Africa have got a very strong bowling lineup as well. Same as India. India's got a very good batting lineup. So South Africa, you know, I'm trying really hard to try and separate these two teams. Perhaps South Africa, India may have a little edge on the spin attack, but certainly it's very little difference between them.
Okay, Dav, that injury to Hardik Pandya is obviously a blow to India, but they have the personnel to manage without him. So how do you think they will tinker with will they actually tinker with their playing 11, or do you think they'll just go with the same? Talk us through your India playing 11.
The Hardik Pandya one is a little not surprising for me. I knew that was a nasty injury and it's going to take some time. Finally, they've decided to replace him, and they've gone with another fast bowler. Yeah, so in some ways, you know, that this all-rounder thing's taken away from them now. So the formation that they had now over the last 3 games, I think, is the one that they'll go with. So they've picked the right person in Proteas, Krishna, as a cover for one of the 3 fast bowlers. So there's my 11. Originally, you know, I was going for Siraj, but I think I changed my mind and went for the all-rounder.
Shardul Thakur.
Yeah, but maybe that won't happen. You know, on rethinking, the Indian team may wish to retain Mohammad Siraj. Shardul Thakur will certainly give you a bit more depth in batting, but if he plays, he'll be required to bowl his 10 overs. So
and
that's
Siraj
the only
and Shami
question.
Were absolutely outstanding in that previous match.
Sugar,
it's very tough to drop any of them, to be fair.
Yeah, well, it is. It's only because you're not dropping them, you're resting, you know. I think Mohammad Siraj at the moment would be in your best 11. Should they want to, you know, rotate and give Shardul Thakur a chance, or even the newcomer, Prasidh Krishna, just in case something happens, you know, and you don't want to go in cold in a final. So it'll be interesting, but that's the nucleus of a very good team as well.
Yeah, well, do you think that India in the next 2 matches will be looking to rest a couple of players, those who have played all the matches, and say Captain Rohit Sharma or Virat Kohli?
Certainly in the next game, the last match against Netherlands, they'll have an opportunity to do that with her. You may want to think about, you know, ensuring that the bowlers are fresh. Everyone is as fresh as they can be, but particularly the guys who do a lot of bowling, you know, they may need a little more recovery time. It depends.
Okay, let's talk about South Africa now, Dav. They were the only team to beat India back at the 2011 World Cup, and with the kind of form their batters are in, they can certainly hurt the Indian team? Talk us through your South Africa playing 11.
I did have a change simply because thought the wicket may spin. So, you know, the young all-rounder Coetzee, Gerald Coetzee, I had out.
He's a handy player, isn't he?
Very handy player, and I put the spinner back in. So the usual suspects here are up to number 7, Marco Jansen, all the batsmen, plus Marco Jansen at 7, Keshav Maharaj 8, Rabada 9, Lungi and Giddy 10, and there's the spinner that I thought may come in if the wicket suggests you need 2 spinners. So, well, in that, I know that Aiden Markram can also bowl spin, but this guy's a genuine wicket taker, this Shamsi. So, you know, he's the only swinging player that could come in. If not, if they go with with one another fast bowler, then obviously Gerald Coetzee will retain his place, and he's done very well. He's picked up wickets as well.
Absolutely, and just going through the team, most of them have been in very good form. Like and what do you say about de Kock? He's been absolutely
400s.
outstanding. 400s, you know, one short of Rohit Sharma's record of 5 centuries. Where do you think this team can really hurt India?
Well, right from the top, and if you know, if they miss out, then they have to do a bit of repair work, and they can hurt you down the bottom too. I think that they are the team that's got the highest runs in the last phase. You know, they're striking well over 100 in between overs 41 to 50. So there's the strike rates of these. And
you have the likes of Klaasen and Miller who come, you know,
towards the end,
and they really smash it, and they have so much confidence, they have so much freedom, and you know, obviously the likes of de Kock and Markram set the platform for them, so their batting has worked out exceptionally well at this World Cup.
Yeah. Also, though, I have to say they've had it a little bit easy. They've been handed it on a plate a couple of times. They've batted first where they prefer to bat, and they've batted first on grounds that are fast scoring grounds as well, but
Mumbai,
not taking anything against them. You know. There are tests to come still, and this
but
one.
I mean, they can't really do anything about it. They've made the most of the conditions.
You can only do what you're asked to do, you know, and they've done it extremely well. But there are another test, and then potentially 3 games to go.
So far of the tournament, I mean, against host India, who have a perfect record. So, you know, we'll see. Of course, it's now time for your key battles. The players who will define this clash. So let's look at those key battles.
How do you pick the key battles? Every player's a battle there, you know. But I've gone for 3 Indians because they haven't lost a game yet, and 2 South Africans. Rohit Sharma is the first one. He's truly in a nice, rich vein of form. Missed out last game on a very good delivery from that Sri Lankan boy Madhushankar. But other than that, he's setting the platform. He's setting the trend, the tone of the game, because he's been striking very well.
And the team, as you know, everyone has been pointing out, selflessly he's building the platform for the team.
So Marco Jansen would have seen that delivery that Madhushankar bowled to get him out, and I think he may try and replicate. But particularly this guy Jansen's been picking up wickets every game. So he's not going to be easy to get away. Virat Kohli, obviously, he will figure in any battle because he's the master of the chase, and he's 48 ODI hundreds. He's looking. Is that his birthday too?
Yes, that's right.
Well, you know, that could be a present for him. So look, he's just a wonderful player. He's just an absolute champion.
Missed out on that century, unfortunately. But he'll get there.
Absolute wonderful player, champion. And, you know, whoever gets the ball in their hand, and this guy I'm sure is one of their leaders in their pace attack, he would be given the opportunity, given the job to get him out along with his mates. So Rabada will have to work very hard to ensure
Virat Kohli also had some trouble early on in the innings against Sri Lanka.
The pull shots, I'm sure he'll be tested with the short one also.
The next battle.
Next one is Shreyas Iyer. Again, I've put him in there. I put him in there last time because you know he got out twice to that pull shot, and he practiced, and he did a really good job against Sri Lanka.
So you think Lungi and Giddy will target?
I think there will be definitely some pace directed at him, and more particularly short. Excuse me. Yeah, so I think a fast bowler for sure. We'll be testing him out, and he'll be required to, if he has an attacking option, it's going to be that cross-bat shot. Let's see how he goes.
The next one, let's take a look at the next key battle.
Yep, it's
Quinton de Kock, the man in form against Jasprit Bumrah, who literally can do no wrong at the moment. So two unstoppable forces.
It's an obvious big battle, isn't it? You know, both big names from respective teams, and you know, de Kock is you're seeing the ball like a football, you know, and Jasprit Bumrah is so good with the new ball. And you know, he's miserly and he picks up the odd wicket, so this will be a terrific battle to watch.
And de Kock, obviously, he's been a rich vein of form, but you have to be careful against Bumrah because you can't really go for the big shots against him because he doesn't let you. He doesn't give you any weight.
And he's very accurate, and he now can bring it in and take it away. So the lefty's got to be very careful.
Okay, your final battle.
Line. Yeah, look at this man, Mohammad Shami.
Two players in form.
The man of the moment, the bowler of the moment, and Rassie van der Dusen, who is also a very tough man to get out. His application, while he's at the wicket, he has puts a big price on his wicket, doesn't want to get out. And when he gets a start, he can go big, as we saw last game. So coming at number 3, every chance this is going to happen. This Mohammad Shami is going to get the ball in his hand and bowl to Van der Dusen.
14 wickets in 3 matches for Mohammad Shami. Absolutely outstanding.
5, 5 and 4, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, this has all the ingredients for an absolute cracker.